Welcome back to the channel, guys. So this week we've had some exciting things happen in the world of television. We got the second season of Arcane, the first three episodes, which are amazing. And I'm gonna put a video out about that sometimes this week. We got the season finale of The Penguin. We've got the start of the second half of the final season of Cobra Kai, and we have the seventh episode of Superman and Lois. And I'm going to start this video off with that particular talking point. So, if you haven't seen Superman and Lois, I don't know what the hell you're doing with your life when it comes to comics and superheroes. With that said, man, let's get into this video. So, the final episode starts off with Clark essentially talking about his past as Superman and how he had the balance between being Superman and trying to be Clark Kent. And without this show and this particular episode, I don't think I would have ever thought about Clark Kent and Superman the way I have, especially watching this show. Clark lost a lot. And Lois brings that to the attention to the two sons in the show because they're fighting with being able to tell people about their secret, but also trying to protect that secret, the same secret that Clark and his parents protected for 20 years or longer. And so when it started to kind of form in the show of people are understanding this possibly could be Superman, or more people are finding out. And I was not too sure how I felt about it. And I mean, I know how I felt about it. It was a little off. And for me, the more I watched the show, the more I understood where they were going for, the journey that they were trying to take us on. And this seventh episode just hammered home for me what the showrunners were trying to do. And the important part of the show, this episode, is that Clark, no matter what, he is Clark Kent. Superman is just Superman. He does what he does, he saves his day, but at his core, he is Clark Kent. And one of the things Lois said in this episode was that this secret that his parents and Clark tried to protect was in order to save him from the world, because they feared that if people found out who he really is, the things that they would try to do to him, especially as a kid. And so to see how people started to notice who he was, to see just what Clark stood for, what Superman stood for, the correlation between Clark being gone and Superman appearing, people started to tie in these, clues. And as an audience member, you're like, are they really going to do this? And yes, they did. At the very end, Clark reveals that he is Superman. And the one fear that he had his entire life carrying his secret was people will see him differently. And that one scene that brought everything back home for me was when he revealed he was Superman. And the next day, he was going to meet Jimmy Olsen to have lunch or whatever. He walks in a diner and they just greet him as, "Hey, Mr. Kent." Not Superman. They didn't act any different. He was still Mr. Kent. He is still Clark Kent because at Superman's core, he is Clark Kent. And that's when it hit me. I was like, this was such a good take on this character. And it saddens me to see that this is going to be the last season of this show. And God, Tyler Hoechlin, he is my Superman. I could pick a better Lois, but it is what it is. But this show has given me so much more interest in Superman as a character. I need to turn that off. I just got alerted. But like I said, this show just has given me so much interest in Superman as a character. And I don't think we will ever have this level of care for a character in this manner ever again. And it sucks that it's going away, but damn. Now we've got a couple more episodes. we'll see what Lex does towards the end and see how they kind of tie everything off. But it's evident that they are trying to come full circle and close this thing off very nicely with just the reveal of who Superman is. And it's going to be different watching this show without Clark and the glasses on, because those glasses are as iconic as the cape and the S himself. And this show, or this particular episode, gave us a montage of the shirt tear, which I don't think we've seen the shirt tear in a while, if not at all. But I was glad to see those scenes in that montage. Just something about Superman and that shirt tear. It's awesome. And the character is awesome. The actor who played this role is awesome. And everything about this show is awesome. So if you haven't seen Superman and Lois, you should be watching it, especially if you're a Superman fan. But I've got more shows to watch. I've got some more videos I got to put together. So it's going to be a busy, busy week. But go watch Superman and Lois. Let me know what you think. If you've seen it, down in the comment section below. Until next time, guys, my name is Lincoln. This has been an RPG show. Like, comment, sub, and I'm out. Peace.